Look, when we think of the three-point boom in basketball, we absolutely think of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you that they didn't legitimize it because A, they totally did, and B, because they did it on the biggest and brightest stage. But there's something to be said about that spunky and funky 2004-05 Illinois men's basketball team, which employed a three-headed guard lineup with Darren Williams, D. Brown, and Luther Head. Other than Darren Williams, those names might be lost on you. But for one short and nearly perfect season, they perfected the three-point movement, which undoubtedly predicated itself on unselfish basketball. And it nearly won them the national title. Like the modern-day NBA, Illinois shot a whole lot of threes. Now, I'm not talking about your typical swing the ball around the arc threes either. Nah, these had a hand in your face, were sometimes questionable, and were the daggers that made this team absolutely decimate its opponents. The 04-05 season for Illinois resulted in a staggering 37-2 record. The two losses were a stunner to Ohio State in the last game of the regular season, and, of course, the national title game against North Carolina, who did benefit from some timely calls from those Zebras. All in all, Illinois lost two games by a total of 6 points. Even the indomitable 2011-12 Kentucky team lost their two games by a combined 8 points, and theirs just so happened to be before the NCAA tournament. But listen, I'm not here to rehash old wounds. I'm here to talk about Illinois actually starting the three-point boom. The most telling consistencies between the 2014-15 Warriors and the 2004-05 Illinois team is the number one assist rank, the number of three-pointers made, and, strangely enough, the fact that they both averaged 27 three-point attempts per 48 minutes. A coincidence? Maybe. But really, Illinois was onto something that wouldn't come to fruition until a decade later, when the Warriors did the unimaginable by winning with an offense that relied on three-pointers. Many people criticized the Warriors for their style, considering it to be a regular season-only tactic, since the playoffs tend to slow down. The Warriors stuck with their guns, though, and they won the whole damn thing anyway. In turn, other teams adopted their attack, and now the NBA is attempting more three-pointers than ever seen before. This is precisely what the naysayers will say about Illinois. They never won the big buck, they didn't do it in the NBA, and they didn't have the same impact. And look, you're not entirely wrong. But really, I'll just leave you with this. That Illinois team was 10 years ahead of its time. And if you lived it, then there's no way you can deny it. Without a doubt, the 2004-05 Illinois team played a game that fit to their strengths. And ultimately, had they just scored 7 more points, maybe we'd be talking about them redefining basketball in the modern age.